Hey guys, it's Daniel, licensed therapist. One of my favorite things to do is go on Reddit and look at the subreddit relationship advice. I know, I'm a sick bastard, but for some reason, I love getting my jollies off the pain and dysfunction of others. But good will come of this. We're going to react to, analyze, and learn so that you can benefit from this person's misery. Let's get into it. All right. Here's the title. Should I save my girlfriend? Right off the bat, no. Do not save your girlfriend. I'm 25. She is 25-year-old female. I love her, but she has so many issues. Okay, right away, red flag. She has no self-esteem and very little or very low self-respect. Huge red flags. Huge red flags. If you don't have self-esteem or esteem yourself highly, how are you going to be able to be in a good relationship? It's going to make it very tough, but let's continue. She has slept with hundreds of men before she met me because of this. She said so herself. Okay, the alarms are going off right now. Not just red flags, it's like the red alarms are going off, guys. She constantly needs attention and validation and posts pictures of her in her underwear on social media. Okay, guys, if you sleep with hundreds of men, and hey, I don't want to be too judgy here, but if you sleep with hundreds of men and you need attention and validation, so you post pictures of yourself in your underwear for everyone to see, and if that comes from low self-esteem, yes, that's not good. And like I said, it's going to be very, very difficult. I would say impossible for you to be in a good relationship if that is the case. She has issues with her father, and it all comes together and it all makes sense. Who abused her naturally, and also her ex abused her as well. Of course he did, right? She's perpetuating the pattern, right? Like, what has she experienced? Abuse. So what is she used to? Abuse. So what is she going to seek out? Abuse. She seems broken. She doesn't seem broken. She is. She's broken. But I feel sorry for her. And I love her. How can I save/fix her? So my friend, when you say you love her, I wonder what that means. And I wonder, why her? What makes her so special? Because we can see some things very clearly that tell us we should be avoiding this person when it comes to a relationship. So I think you need to define what love means, because I think we may be talking about infatuation here, which cannot sustain a relationship. But let's go on. She cries the moment I don't text her back or if I'm busy. It's very draining. That sounds incredibly draining. How can I have a normal self-esteem? I'm guessing he's asking, how can she develop a normal self-esteem? I wish you can see how beautiful she is. Honestly, it's draining my soul, and my soul is getting sucked away. I feel like I can never be enough for her. Hey, that's a very good intuition, and that's probably true. You will probably never be enough for her. So, huge red flags everywhere. Should I save my girlfriend? Absolutely not. I mean, you can maintain a relationship with her, but not romantic. Don't get into a romantic relationship with her. It's all gonna be, like you said, draining, and it's just gonna like suck your soul dry, right? Let's look at who actually wrote this. Posted by Captain Save BPD. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what he means. I'm not positive when he writes BPD, but you know what I think of when I see BPD? I think of this little vignette that he posted. And when it comes to PD, personality disorder, there's only one that is the main relationship killer, borderline personality disorder. And we've gone over it a ton in my YouTube channel. I have a couple videos based just on that. The Taylor Swift one is a very good example and dramatization of what borderline personality disorder looks like. But that name, Captain Save BPD, should I save my girlfriend? My friend, you can't save her. You can't save someone with borderline personality disorder. Because let me tell you how it's going to go. The thing that marks borderline personality disorder is the fear of abandonment. We can see that through all of this stuff that you've talked about. So if you try to save her, right, she's going to push you away. She's going to test you because in her mind, the abandonment's coming and she's scared of it. So she's going to say, if I do this, you're going to abandon me. And you're going to say, no, I'm not. I'm here for you. I'm going to save you, right? And she's going to test you. And you're going to pass that test, perhaps, right? Things will be nice and rosy for about a second. And then you know what's going to happen? She's going to think in her mind, he passed that test, but you know what? He's going to abandon me. Watch, if I push it a little further, if I get a little more violent, if I get a little more toxic, if I cut him down a little bit more, push him away a little bit more, then he's going to leave. And so she's going to test you again, but this time she's going to take it to the next level. And you know what's going to happen? Maybe you'll pass that test and it's going to be okay for a little bit, but the next test is coming. And believe me, that next test is going to be bigger, and it's just going to be bigger and bigger and bigger. And brother, you're eventually going to fail. And when you fail, all of her fears are going to be realized. See, I knew it. I knew he was going to abandon me. I knew he was going to let me down eventually. And then everything that you did, all the tests that you passed, everything you've gone through, maybe she tore your clothes, maybe she slash your tires, maybe she texted you 1,000,000 times and you've argued and screamed and whatever you went through, all for naught. Because, like I said, all her fears are realized. And so, you think it's draining now? Just wait till that happens. Then you'll know what draining is. So, should I save my girlfriend? Absolutely not. But I think there's a bigger question here, Captain. The question is, why do you want to save this girl? What is it in you that makes you attracted to this person and have a screen name, Captain Save BPD? You have a savior complex? Is this a codependent relationship? You know, typically we want relationships that match and are healthy, where we can come together. They're two whole people and it fits, right? However, we can have two dysfunctional people that have two dysfunctions that also fit together. So what codependency is there's one person who is the patient, right? In this example, it's her. And there's one person who is the caretaker, which is the captain. And so the patient, she gets what she needs by the captain providing, you know, this love and attention and care, right? What does the captain get? He gets security, knowing that he's needed. It's a very unhealthy thing. Captain, you shouldn't do it. Do not save her. My advice to you is have a good, hard look at yourself and say, what is it in me that makes me want to be with this person? Because you say you love her. Like I said, what is love and why her? Of all the people in this world, why her? Of the billions of people, why did you choose someone with borderline personality disorder? I think there's something that you're going to have to figure out, because I'm betting there's someone just as beautiful, just as charming, just as lovely, just as smart, just as funny, and you'll have just as much chemistry, but without borderline personality disorder. So don't do it, my friend. Cut it off. Tend to yourself and figure this out so that you can have a good, successful relationship for your life. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. If you have anything you want me to react to, or if you have any other relationship advice or things that you feel like you need me to explain with my expertise, please leave it in the comments below. I'm here for you guys. You're amazing. Thanks for watching. See you next time.